There is a $3 liquid sitting in your kitchen right now that removes hardwood floor watermarks permanently, not fades them, not requires sanding, refinishing, or calling a floor contractor at $150 an hour. Removes them, reverses the wood fiber, compression, and mineral deposit that creates white rings and cloudy stains, restoring the wood grain to its original state without touching the finish. One application on any hardwood floor, oak, maple, walnut, or pine, and the white watermarks that appear when moisture penetrates the finish disappear within minutes. The cloudy discoloration from a wet plant pot, the white ring from a leaking glass, the haze left by a mop that was too wet, gone. Without sanding, without refinishing, without any damage to the surrounding floor. This compound has been used by professional furniture restorers since the 1930s. Antique dealers use it on century-old pieces. Custom woodworkers use it before finishing to reverse moisture damage on raw wood. Yet the floor care industry has spent decades selling you $24 hardwood cleaners, $40 scratch and stain kits, and $80 refinishing products, when a $3 bottle makes every watermark disappear in under 5 minutes. The hardwood floor care market generates $1.9 billion annually. Specialty stain removers, restoration kits, professional refinishing services, all marketed as the only solution to moisture damage. A $3 liquid that eliminates watermarks without sanding is not a product they can sell alongside $200 professional treatments. It is a category they cannot survive. This is what floor contractors never tell you. Welcome to Dr. Rayon Lab. Here's what creates watermarks on hardwood and why $40 stain kits fail. Hardwood floors have a polyurethane or oil finish on top of the wood. When water contacts the floor and sits, from a spilled glass, a wet plant pot, a too damp mop, two things happen depending on where the moisture penetrates. White watermarks form when moisture becomes trapped between wood fibers or beneath the finish layer, causing wood fibers to swell and scatter light differently. The wood itself is undamaged, the finish is undamaged, but the light refraction change appears as a white, cloudy stain. Dark watermarks form when moisture fully penetrates the finish and reaches raw wood, oxidizing tannins and depositing minerals into the grain. This is deeper damage. Commercial stain kits fail white watermarks for a simple reason. They treat the surface. They apply solvents, polish, or abrasives to the top of the finish when the problem is underneath it, in the wood fiber itself. The compound that works penetrates the finish layer, reaches the compressed wood fibers, and reverses the moisture damage through a process called solvent vapor penetration. Mineral spirits, refined petroleum distillate, pH neutral, completely safe on all wood finishes, penetrate polyurethane and oil finishes on a molecular level. When applied to a white watermark and allowed to dwell, the mineral spirits reach the compressed wood fibers beneath, displacing the trapped moisture and allowing fibers to return to their natural orientation. The light scattering compression that created the white appearance resolves. The grain reappears. Applied at proper technique, mineral spirits remove white watermarks completely in 3 to 7 minutes. The effect is permanent. Wood fibers remain in natural orientation, finish remains intact, and the watermark cannot return without new moisture damage. But here's what floor contractors hide. Mineral spirits cost $3 per quart. 1 quart treats 200 watermarks. Per mark treatment cost $0.015. The compound that removes $500 worth of floor damage costs a penny and a half. This chemistry has been documented in furniture restoration literature since 1934. Antique restorers have used it for 90 years. And the floor care industry spent those same 90 years making sure you associate mineral spirits with paint cleanup, not with the most effective watermark remover documented. Before the floor care product industry existed, furniture restoration literature documented the science of moisture damage reversal. The 1938 Furniture Craftsman's Handbook, a trade reference for professional cabinet makers and restorers, included a section on moisture damage. White rings and watermarks on finished wood surfaces result from moisture compression of wood fibers beneath the finish layer. Application of mineral spirits to the affected area, allowed to dwell 5 to 10 minutes, penetrates the finish and reverses fiber compression. The mark disappears as fibers return to orientation. Method suitable for all oil and varnish finished surfaces. Reverses fiber compression. Mark disappears. All varnished surfaces. 1938 documentation. Through the 1940s and 1950s, professional furniture restorers and antique dealers used mineral spirits as the standard first treatment for moisture damage, before considering sanding or refinishing. The technique appeared in trade publications, craftsman guides, and apprenticeship manuals. Then, in the 1960s, commercial floor care products entered the consumer market. Companies like Johnson Wax and Minwax positioned branded specialty products as the modern replacement for old-fashioned restoration methods. By the 1970s, hardware store shelves carried stain removers, scratch kits, and floor restorers at significant markups. Professional furniture restorers and antique dealers continued using mineral spirits. It is documented in restoration literature through every decade. But consumer floor care publications shifted entirely to recommending branded products. By 2000, professional restoration knowledge had been separated from consumer floor care guidance. Homeowners experiencing watermarks were directed toward $40 stain kits, $80 refinishing products, or $150 professional consultations. Why? Because mineral spirits cost $3 per quart and treat hundreds of watermarks on any hardwood floor. A branded hardwood stain kit costs $40 and treats 3 to 5 marks before the compound is depleted. A homeowner buying stain kits spends $8,200 annually managing moisture damage. The same homeowner with mineral spirits spends $3 every 2 years. The 77 to 197 difference is margin the industry protected by repositioning a $3 commodity as requiring $40 specialty purchase. Think about your hardwood floor right now. The white ring under the plant pot in the living room. You moved the pot, noticed the mark, tried wiping it. The white haze stayed. You bought a hardwood stain remover, applied it per instructions. The mark faded slightly, came back within a week. The cloudy spot near the kitchen door from tracking in wet boots last winter. You have walked past it every day for 4 months. Considered calling a floor company, saw quotes starting at $300 for spot refinishing, decided to live with it. The white watermark from a leaking water bottle on the bedroom floor. You have tried olive oil, a home remedy that does nothing for fiber compression. You have tried the hairdryer method, which works on some marks and ruins others. You have tried mayonnaise, which made the floor smell and did not work. The floor contractor who told you the entire section needs sanding and refinishing at $800 for a watermark the size of a coffee mug. The $3 solution requires none of that. The mineral spirits sitting under your kitchen sink right now removes that mark in 5 minutes. Here is exactly what to do. Technique and dwell time determine complete removal versus partial improvement. What you need? Mineral spirits, available at any hardware store paint section. Quart size, 3 or 6, treats 200 plus watermarks. Cost per mark, under $0 or $02. Soft white cloths, cotton, lint-free. Do not use colored cloths. Dye can transfer to light floors. Patience. Dwell time is the single most important variable. The protocol. Step 1. Assess the mark, white or cloudy haze. To moisture trapped in wood fibers or mineral spirits, method works. This is 90% of floor watermarks. Dark or black stain does not occur moisture penetrated to raw wood, oxidizing tannins, deeper treatment required. Mineral spirits will not resolve dark marks. This tutorial covers white, cloudy marks only. Step 2. Apply. Pour a small amount of mineral spirits, about a teaspoon, onto a clean white cloth. The cloth should be damp, not dripping. Apply to the watermark with gentle circular motion, covering the entire affected area plus 1-2 inches surrounding it. Do not rub aggressively. Light pressure only. You are delivering solvent to the fibers, not abrading the surface. Step 3. Dwell. Leave the dampened cloth over the mark for 5 to 7 minutes. Do not rub continuously. Apply and wait. This is the step most people skip, and why mineral spirits fails when people try it incorrectly. The solvent needs time to penetrate the finish layer and reach the compressed fibers. Impatient rubbing distributes solvent but does not allow penetration depth. Step 4. Remove and assess. After 5-7 minutes, remove cloth. Use a dry cloth to blot the area. Assess the mark. In most cases, mark is completely gone. The white haze has disappeared and wood grain is visible where the cloudiness was. If mark is significantly reduced but not gone, repeat. Apply again, dwell 5 to 7 minutes, assess. Second application resolves the remaining 95% of cases. If mark shows no improvement after 2 applications, the damage may be deeper than surface fiber compression. Dark marks or marks with a grayish tone may require oxalic acid treatment, a different tutorial. Step 5. Clean and protect. After mark removal, wipe the area with a clean, damp cloth to remove mineral spirits residue. Apply your normal floor cleaner or wood conditioner to the treated area to restore any surface oils removed during treatment. For different floor types, polyurethane finished hardwood works perfectly. Mineral spirits penetrate polyurethane at dwell time without damaging the finish. Oil finished hardwood works perfectly. Oil finishes are more permeable. Dwell time can be reduced to 3-5 minutes. Wax finished hardwood works, but may require rewaxing of the treated area after mark removal. Engineered hardwood works on surface layer marks. Engineered floors with thin veneers treat gently, light pressure only. Do not use. On laminate floors, laminate is not wood. Mineral spirits can damage the photographic surface layer. Freshly refinished floors less than 30 days old. Finish has not fully cured. Solvent penetration can cloud new finish. Cost analysis, professional spot refinishing, $150-$300 per area. Branded hardwood stain kit, $40, treats 3-5 marks. Mineral spirits, $3 per quart, treats 200 plus marks. Per mark cost comparison. Professional, $150. Branded kit are 8 to not out of 13 mineral spirits. Complete. Zoto 15, James Whitfield, antique furniture dealer, Charleston, 31 years in the trade. Posted in a professional restorers forum in 2021, I buy damaged Victorian and Edwardian pieces and restore them for resale. Watermarks on original finishes are the single most common damage I see. Mineral Spirits removes white watermarks on 19th century shellac, varnish, and oil finishes, some over 100 years old, in minutes without touching the finish. I have tried every specialty product marketed in the last 3 decades. None performs as consistently as $4 Mineral Spirits. At home, I have oak floors throughout. White marks from my kids, my dog, everyday living. I use the same technique I use on $3,000 antiques. The mark disappears, the floor is undamaged. The industry sells homeowners $40 kits for a problem a $4 product solves better. The Furniture Craftsman's Handbook documented it in 1938. Mineral Spirits reverses wood fiber compression and removes watermarks on all varnished surfaces. Antique dealers use it on century-old pieces where finish preservation is not optional. They cannot sand a museum-quality surface, so the chemistry must work. Professional restorers have used it for 90 years, documented in every decade of restoration literature, because it is the most reliable method known. James Whitfield uses it on $3,000 Victorian antiques, then uses the same $4 bottle on his oak floors because the chemistry does not change based on the price of the furniture. The $1.9 billion floor care industry depends on consumers believing watermarks require specialty compounds, professional treatment, or complete refinishing. $40 stain kit pricing depends on never connecting a white watermark to trapped moisture in wood fiber to solvent vapor penetration, despite being physical chemistry, any restoration handbook explains. Marketing depends on positioning surface treatment products as watermark removal when the damage is below the surface, where surface treatments cannot reach. But 1938, furniture chemistry does not renegotiate with floor care profit margins. Wood fiber compression does not care about specialty product positioning. And Mineral Spirits costs $3 whether the industry wants you to know it works or not. If this changed how you look at the white ring you have been living with for 6 months, the $150 refinishing quote, or the $48 kit that did not work, subscribe to Dr. Rayan Lab and share this now. Every share puts 90 years of professional restoration chemistry back in the hands of homeowners who were told they needed professional help for a problem a $3 bottle solves. Next vault, the $2 powder that removes pet urine odor from hardwood permanently, not the subfloor cleaning services charged $400 for, the actual grain penetration that makes the odor undetectable at the source. Subscribe. The lab never closes. This is Dr. Rayan Lab. The science is yours.